my name is Alicia Brandon, and I work for Dell Technologies. I work in the ESG organization, which stands for Environmental, Social, Governance, and I'm a Sales Enablement Leader. So in my role, I work with sales leaders around the world and sales makers around the world to ensure that they know how to tell Dell's social impact story. Telling that story encompasses all of Dell's moonshot goals. We're talking advancing sustainability, cultivating inclusion, transforming lives, as well as upholding ethics and privacy. It's important that our sellers understand how to tell Dell's social impact story because their customers are very interested in buying from vendors who understand or are doing social impact things. Typical? I wish that existed. But if I had to sum it up, I would say, so I work remotely 100%. So that means that I'm at home with my dog all day. And I have the opportunity to engage with my coworkers via Teams and Zoom calls, which sometimes it's exciting because I don't have to leave my house and fight traffic. But I'm missing sometimes the human engagement. But I do look forward to, my team chats and my Zoom meetings. So typically I wake up and I have my coffee in the morning. I'm trying to scale back a little bit from 2 cups to maybe 1, and then eventually maybe just once a week. But I love coffee. So I have my coffee first, I walk my dog, and then I sit at my desk. During the pandemic, I had an opportunity to transform my sunroom into an office. And so I sit in my office. Normally I start my day around 8:30 and try to be done by at least 4 or 4:30. And I have requests that come in from sales, and they want to know, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about sustainability, or what are we doing in diversity and inclusion? How does my customer become a supplier diversity person? And so I respond to those requests, whether it be me reaching out to a subject matter expert, or I have to sit in front of the camera like I am today and actually present out to customers about what Dell is doing in social impact. Wow, you probably wouldn't believe it. Wanted to be a marine biologist. I was absolutely infatuated with dolphins, love marine life. I do still love the ocean, but once I started, I think we had to do a research paper in like the 3rd grade, and I found out you had to dive hundreds of feet in the ocean, and I was no longer interested. My father and my aunt were engineers, were engineers, and I said, well, maybe I'll just be an engineer, right? Following behind them. But then I decided that my brain worked more for sales and marketing. No idea. I majored in sales and marketing at Tuskegee University, and my very first job was sales, but I've always been passionate about marketing, really love editorials, advertising. I thought I was going to be working for an advertising agency. My very first job, legal job, no, I'm kidding. My very first job ever was babysitting. And I absolutely loved it. I was a traveling babysitter, had an opportunity to travel from my hometown, Cincinnati, to Atlanta for the very first time, was with my babysitting gig. But my first legal W-2 job was at Fresh and Yogurt in the mall in Cincinnati, Ohio. Wow. Of course, my training and education at Tuskegee University, as I mentioned, I majored in sales and marketing. My very first job, corporate job, was in sales at IBM. And I did that for a number of years, and I really feel that my education background and even my retail opportunities that I had all through high school and then in college as well, really prepared me for selling, understanding the customer's needs, being able to communicate with customers has really helped me. And not just customers, but communicating with my management staff, my colleagues and peers. Communication is key across any industry. To a little Alicia, go after your own dreams and don't follow somebody else's. What I enjoy most? I would say my team. I absolutely love my team, and my manager is really a godsend. He really understands people. In fact, he is a girl dad. He has 5 daughters. So the way in which he manages is just different. He sees you first as human, not just an employee, not just one of his subordinates, but he understands, that we have feelings, thoughts, needs, wants, so goals and ambitions, and he really leans into that first. So it's really the person first, and then career and work second. Just like I did. Take a deep breath and literally get up from my desk, maybe walk around my home, step out on the patio, maybe take my dog for a walk. It's important to just step away, get away from a moment, recalibrate your thoughts and feelings about it, and then maybe come back and try to tackle it from a different angle. Some of the best advice I ever received was actually at my very first corporate job. And the culture there was, it's okay not to know. Why? Because it's 100,000 other people globally that may have the answer. Be okay with saying, you know what? I'm not sure. Let me look into it and I'll get back to you. That really helped the trajectory of my career because it took a lot of pressure off my shoulders. I didn't feel the need to have to know everything. It's okay not to know everything because somebody else has the answer. And it really taught me the beauty in collaboration and networking and reaching out to your peers, your management to ask questions. And people 9 times out of 10 are always willing to help you. Just ask. As I mentioned before, I would say communication is a huge skill that I've adapted from working that I can put into my daily life. Communication, understanding other people's perspectives, being inclusive of other people's perspectives, and really learning to team. And they say teamwork makes the dream work. And that really works, again, across all industries, across all jobs, even in the classroom. Collaboration is key. Technology is my job. As I mentioned, I work for Dell Technologies, one of the top technology companies in the world. The thing that I love about technology is that it's always changing. It's forever changing. When you feel like you're getting bored, there's version 7.2.3 or whatever coming out. So there's something always new and fun and innovative to learn. And even, you can put on your inventor hat and come up with different, amazing, innovative ideas as well that you can share. Woo! Instagram. I love Instagram. It's my guilty pleasure. I wake up on Instagram, go to bed on Instagram. It's just amazing how many things that you can find at your fingertips. I could say, what looks great on camera? It's this beautiful yellow dress, right? And find all of these ideas for fashion, for hair, nails. There's so many different ideas. Travel. I have a trip coming up in the fall. I have no idea what I want to do. Went right to Instagram, typed it in, and it's all kind of great ideas, videos, reels. And I love to look at pets too on Instagram. When I am not working, I love to hang out with my dog, Parker. I love to travel, of course. And I actually started a side business called HBCU Pets. And so a lot of times I'm in my basement literally creating all of the things that I sell on my website. Yes, students. One of my favorite quotes is, strivers achieve what dreamers believe. Never stop dreaming. Hold on to your dreams and go after your dreams and chase them no matter what. And dreams never expire, so keep pushing until you achieve it. So as I mentioned, I love to travel. So this is a collage of some of my travels. I've had the opportunity to go to Belize. This is a picture of me in Hawaii at the dog plantation. My best friend and I ventured to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And I had an opportunity to go to Paris and actually wear the little hat, the beret. Here you'll see I'm a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. As I mentioned, I graduated from Tuskegee University. These are our colors: go Crimson and Gold, go Tigers. Yes. So yes, and as a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta, we collect elephants, and this is one of my favorite elephants because it illustrates not just an elephant statue, but really peace and finding your peace and meditation. And I love to do yoga as well. I am a entrepreneur on the side, so outside of Dell, my company HBCU Pets, we make HBCU pride apparel for pets and their humans. So I'm super excited about that. We've been in business officially 1 year, and things are really picking up. So excited. This is a picture of my mom and my brothers here. I'm the middle child and the only girl, so super excited about that. This past spring, I received a community service award from one of my favorite nonprofits back home called Kelly Youth Services. It is a group home and they foster youth, and I've been providing a lot of volunteer hours over the last 25 years, and they honored me at their gala in May. So I'm super proud of this award here. Up here is my hero, my dad. I am the epitome of a daddy's girl. I did lose my dad in 2019, but I carry him in my heart every day. He's really the reason why I love STEM. He's the reason why I love education. He would always say, you know, Alicia, with a great education, you can write your own ticket in this world. And he's right. So kids, continue to push your education, get a great education. I mentioned Parker. This is my dog, Parker. She and I enjoy long walks in the park, literally. She's just the cutest thing ever, and she is actually the face of HBCU Pets.